Hello everyone, welcome to another day in Shroud of the Avatar. It's from the camp. So let's go buy, sell from inventory. We've now got 700 arrows, which is weighing 39.9. Now you won't get given any more in the game, so just something to bear in mind. You don't want to have too many. I think 500 arrows is a good stock to carry. And so I'm keeping the food for a little bit later in the game. And now what we've got to do is we've got to go to a farm, which is quite a jaunt away. So what I'll do is I'll show you the first time, and then when we come back, I need to keep on coming back to the camp to get further quests and bits and pieces. What I'll do is I will just pause the video so that we don't have to do, this walk all the time. I'll show you the first time so you know where to find the farm in this question. Now there's a wolf coming behind us, trying to attack us, but at the moment I think we need to get to our destination. Else this video will be way too long. But always do take the time when travelling up to the farm. You need that experience before you leave the area. I'm just going to run past these people. There's another person in the game. Probably draw some of that fire. As soon as you're attacked, you go into your attack mode as well. And we're just coming up on the farm now. There's always some baddies in this area as well. And up here you can see an entrance to a farm. As you get up close, it also puts a point of interest on your map, so that if you've been to a place before, it puts a point of interest on the map, so only if you've been there. Now what we need is we need to find some chickens first, because we need some feathers. We need 6 feathers. And then the farmer's got some jobs for us to do as well. So we'll mix these 2 quests together. Farmer over there. Let's go to find these chickens. Here we go. So don't shoot the farmer. You might get killed. Feeding chickens now. There we go, got 4 feathers, which is quite a good thing. We just kill another chicken. Now when we go and skin it, you'll see it changes into a skinning knife, which they call field dressing. If you look at the farmer, he's actually prompting towards him because he's got a quest. That's 3. That now gives us 6 feathers. Check. Yep, 7. Could collect more and then sell them, but as I say, we've done what we need for the quest. Let's have to talk to the farmer. Say help him. He says he needs us to gather some cotton. We need 4 pieces of cotton. It's a nice simple task. Yeah, 4 pieces of cotton. Over here are some nice cotton plants. Now the ones with leaves on, you can harvest. If you look at when you can harvest them, it turns into a little sickle. There are various plants you can harvest in the game. So this is just teaching you about harvesting or gathering plants. There's a bear chasing a squirrel there. Our health's doing 17. Get back to level 20 to do something. Every time we do a bit of combat, that's slowly going up, so hopefully that won't be too long. Now we're slowly increasing our skill in foraging. It means it will make it quicker and easier, or we'll start to harvest more. Now if you do see one like that, of course it means that it's not ready for harvest yet. And again, these nodes will always remain in the same place and spawn at different rates of time. And you only needed 4, and I think we're taking an extra 1, aren't we? And oh no, we've got enough. So as you can see, that's a very simple gathering quest. And then it gives us a second quest, which talks about an alpha wolf. We might as well take that quest on. How did that go? Kill an alpha wolf. Now, how did I get to give him the cotton? There we go, went health again. There's the 4 cotton he needs. Give him those. He's given us 4,000 experience points, 125 gold. Thanks for the cotton. Tell you what, I can have some back plus some gold. I was given us some cotton back by the looks of it. By the way, since you did Dawson's chore for me, I give you permission to use my tailoring station that's upstairs in my house. What you can do is you can collect the cotton and go upstairs in his house. It's here. Decorated this nicely out. Here we have the tailoring station. Actually start to craft on that. Interesting. I've added some new lights in here, which were given out in the telethons. So these were some new items which you can buy in the store. So they've changed some decoration in here. A lot of this stuff you can buy in the store. So all the decorations that you see, or you can craft them in the game. Piano, mounted fish there, which you can learn to craft in the game. Mantlers. What you see around you, you can pretty much craft in the game. You can't craft these pretty looking ones, those are store bought or rewards. There is a slightly simpler version that can be crafted. So loads of books, quite a lot of books in the game, some of them have been written by players. Now to carry on with the 4th quest, there is a barn here, and it's stated that it's put some traps in there. There are a few traps and pressure plates. If you want to go and explore them, I'll leave them for you to find them. They will harm you. Now these wolves are not the wolves in question. I'll show you the difference in a little while. We will take experience in this wolf. Our combat experience and our health experience bar up a little higher. annoys me when they run away after I spent more time attacking it. Anyway. There we go. Let's come at combat. Our focus, we don't want to wait for it, so we've got some focus potions here. If we drink that, of course, our focus shoots straight up, so if you don't want to wait, you've got health potions and some focus potions. Limited supply, you can buy more in the game. Basically 2 dens of wolves up here, one over here. And notice there are beta wolves. There are 3 beta wolves in each den that you've got to kill before the alpha wolf will spawn. But they have to be beta wolves that you kill. Well, here's one from the other camp who's being aggressive on us. Here comes another one. It's okay, they're attacking us from all angles now, but it's still okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move them so they're all in front of us. Use our little attack. Killed one of them. Now our focus is running out now. Our health is also coming down. We are going to be okay. So cast healing on me. Shoot me auto attack there. Oh, the other beta wolf wants to come in. This is making for an interesting combat. The other one's running off now. Gotta keep using health. Let's change on to that one. That one down. We're out of focus. We'll just wait for it to come back up again. Cast another. Help. Slowly getting better, so now that's going off. What I'm actually going to do is we're going to come at combat, open up our spells and potions, and we're going to do, before they come in again, drink health 1, drink focus 1, and we'll go and here he comes. Now we're fully strengthened up again. Now, there should be an alpha wolf. There he is. He's just spawned. Let's go and grab his attention. Load to focus. Don't normally get attacked by a load of them all at the same time. So it doesn't matter because, as you can see, you tend to last in the game in this area. The world outside of this area is a lot more tougher. It's a good idea to take on the chance now to get your skills up before you go out. I'm going to go and skin them all. You don't need to skin them to complete the quest, but you might as well get some financial reward by selling them. Selling the leather scraps and the carcasses and all the bits that we get off them. To get up to level 20, no, we need one more level. One over here. The animal hides, once you've learnt the ability, you can actually turn them into meat, or wolf meat in this case. But we'll just be selling them at this point in the game. Let's go back to the farmer and let him know that we've killed all of his alpha wolves. Even though most ironically they will still spawn back there for other players. So we're just about to get to night time. So alpha wolf. And he's given us 4,000 experience and 250 gold. Now what we've got to do is go all the way back to Sedgwick. So what we'll do is I'm going to pause the game so the video doesn't get too long. This point here at the farm, which I'm going to use as a focal point throughout the game, because you've already seen how to get here. So I'm going to pause the video and you will see us at the camp again. Here we are back in the camp, just outside Cedric. Now, something else I've done in the game whilst I was coming round is I got this up to level 20 so we can go and look at some of the other abilities in the game. Now he wants 6 feathers, so again we've got 7, so hold down the shift key, click 6 feathers to give to him, give him the items. He's given us 4,000 gold, so experience 225 gold, and our final load of arrows from him. At the present moment there's no more gold. Tells us go and have a word with Kinsey again. Before we do that, the reason why I wanted to get this to level 20, if we bring up our skill deck, you need to get this to level 20 before you can go down to the next level tree. The next one we want to train in is this one here, which is training in strength. So we can start to gain the ability to gain more strength, which gives us the ability to carry more. Let's go and have a word with. This here is the adventuring trainer. Now, I'm just going to click the word train at the moment, and you can see there's some with money values. Now they're the skills that he can train you in. You need to go to an advanced trainer to do these ones. So what we needed, this one here, and if you remember me talking about before, the archery one, this one will cut down our chance of using arrows each time, so means we'll normally we'll keep some arrows instead of expending them all the time, but it's only a small chance. It slowly gets better over time. We'll be buying or crafting less arrows. And again, there's loads of other skills we could be buying. It's like in the archery tree, the tactics tree, we could buy all those, but it wouldn't help your cause by buying all of those. So just looking at the name, it's a German player. Now, if you want to ask for a friend in the game, if you right mouse click and add friend, then that will send a friend's request off. If they agree, then that will be added to your friends list. That's one of the simplest ways to get friends in the game. Here's another one. Let's add friend. There we go. And let's go and have a word with Bancroft. Red hue should have vanished from us. The white's still there. Buy so we can sell some stuff. So now we've got 961, but we won't get any more, so I wouldn't recommend selling them. It does mean that you're using up a lot of weight just by carrying these arrows. But you won't get given any more in the game anymore, so we'll slowly go down and the weight restriction won't be a problem. If we look at our character sheet, there's two ways of telling your weight or capacity. Down here, we've got weight, which you're carrying 77.7, you can carry 86. Same figures are also here on your character sheet. Now we're training in strength. Don't need that one anymore. But if you can clear these at any time. So there we go. Now we need to do our next quest. And choose the drop down box, find the help. Oh. Curious looking alchemist near a graveyard. Now that graveyard is beyond the farm. So as I said before, I'll pause the video so we can cut down the length of the video and meet the farm when we do that. Just want to see if it's going to give us any other quests before we go and do that one. We need to go and have a word with Corporal Helios. I think you can just go and talk to the people, but it's good just to see. Yeah, talk about the alchemist again. No, it's not giving us any more. So let's go and have a word with Corporal Helios, who's on the other side of these tents normally. There she is. She'll wave her hand to say she's got a quest. Word help. And she's after an heirloom. Now if you remember, we picked up an heirloom before. So all we have to do is give her the heirloom. Now if you didn't have it, you can go out, you can find it on any of the people in the swamp area. But it's a random drop. Normally, by the time the quest is given, you've got the item. And there is a slight glitch in the game, that is if you ask help again, she'll give it to you, but you won't be able to complete it the second time. So there's no point in taking it on. Before the release, you can do the quest twice. But they've taken away that ability, of course, but they haven't fixed the chance of it being given twice. Now what I'm going to do, as I say, because we've got to run all the way around to the farm, and I don't want to make the video any longer, I'm just going to pause here, and then I will see you at the farm. Here we are, back at the farm again. So, now we need to continue on up the path to find the graveyard. Oh, nice group of deer running away there. You can kill them if you want to. Ah, now that's come up again. It's a glitch before, now we've completed the quest. So if you do see it come up again, don't worry. Now, we're just coming up on the graveyard now. You might want to be prepared, because there might be some enemies jump out the ground at you, because they're the undead. There we go, somebody's shooting at us. Skeleton archer over there. Now these are getting a little bit stronger as you come up into this area. You don't want to take on too many targets. You want to keep an eye on your focus, because you don't want to be overusing it now. And they said that it's opposite the graveyard is the place in question. Now he could be outside or he can be inside, so if you don't see him outside, he's actually still asleep because it is just coming up for morning. Let's wake him up. There we go, he's a normal trader so you can buy things from him. We'll use the magical word help. He needs an zombie olfactory gland. Now come up in our quest tree. Let's go, and they're found in the graveyard over here. And we're being attacked from behind. Again, you don't want to take on too many, so it's best to deal with what's around you. You actually need to be attacking zombies and not skeletons, but I won't worry too much about that. Loot our corpses. And then go in and see if we can find a zombie or two. There's one. Here it comes towards us. Use our little stop it. There we go. Just loot it. And it's got the gland we need now. Sometimes it can take some time to actually get the gland you need. And let's go back, finish the quest. Bed look. Help. And I'm going to open up the trade window and give the items. It's a nice simple quest to do. Now, it's given us some 4,000 golden experience points. Now, we've got to go back to the bivouac area. I'm going to show you a little shortcut. It's going into another area where we're going to have to come back to again, or one of the final quests. But it doesn't take too long to use our little shortcut, so I thought I'd show you it. Unfortunately, you can't use the shortcut to come back. Right, the bridge here. Go underneath the dry red bed river. If you are attacked, just keep on walking, and you'll see there's careful down here with the slide down these, and we won't take any damage. If you run off, you will take damage and die. You take it very slowly, you slide down, and then you don't take any damage. Once you're down low enough, if you look over here, this is where we started the game from. Very quick to get back to camp this way. Can't climb the rocks to get back up to that end of the map. So let's go back. Get another quest. Also, if you are running out of arrows, it's best to check that you've got enough before you go out. Because as I say, the area which we just came through, we've got to go back to for the final quest. Because you will certainly do a lot of running around in this area. It's best to do all the quests, you can't just go straight out. Because it gives you the experience that you need. Skills have been levelling up. Got money in your pocket to be able to use. So it's not bad just to take a few hours just to complete this area. Help again. So, done this as Helios. Something else. Go. Captain Kinsman wants to find a missing scout team, and they're in a village which we've just actually run through. Which you consider a personal favour. Of the names of the people. So, what we're going to do is we're going to load our loot so we can. Why he's training his health there, I don't know. And let's buy. Let's see if we've got anything to sell. Arrows have gone down a bit. Corpse wax. Don't really have anything. But best to go with as possible. And what we will do is we will just again pause the video here, and I will meet you this time at the graveyard. And here we are, just outside the graveyard. I've chosen this area because you can always be caught unawares. So, it seems to be quiet today. Let's head up to the village, because we've got to go and explore the village. Oh, there's one over there. There's two over here actually. It's taken on now. It's best to say we knock them down when we use our blowing spell. Also means it gives them less chance to hit with their swords. Our focus is going down, so just gonna keep some of the focus just in case we get attacked by something else. Our auto attack is attacking nicely. There we go. Once we loot, we'll come out of combat. Now, also what we're going to do at this point is you notice that I kept some bark bread, which will give us some health bonus and food bonus. So if we actually eat some bread, that will help our abilities grow faster. At this point in the game, we're going to meet quite a few. So you can see the blue bar now going a lot faster. So that's why it's best to keep a little bit of food on you. You can take up to 2 separate dishes in the game. So if you found something else, we would add that. There we go, there's another. Oh, and skeletons come from behind us, and so this area does get rather busy. Sometimes you have to do tactical withdrawals. But our health has been getting better, and our strength is also better. Not taking on the archer first. What we can do is we can move back as well. But you don't want to get drawn into another combat zone, so be careful when moving around, unless you know the area. We could easily get drawn into combat zones behind us or in front. Slowly move, our focus regenerate a little bit more. There's loads more combat up here. There's another bloke over here, another 2, another 3, 4 coming in, so we might have to do typical withdrawal on this. Now we're being stunned. Keep an eye on your health and your focus. Take on one of them. You really want to focus just on one, so make certain your arrow stays on the one you want to target. Haven't got a lot of focus, we're okay on health, so fire up some of these arrows. Go. Take on the second one, as I say. If you're cautious in this area, you'll gain a lot of experience. As I was saying before you left the area, just to make certain that you do have some arrows in this area. Also means you've got to run all the way back. Run all the way back out again. The quest is not that hard to complete if you can actually get to the area, which I'll get to in a minute. Now there are, search the houses as well, there are some nice little rewards in the area. There is an emote that you can learn, which is a special skill, so have a look around all the houses. To cut the video shorter, of course, I've got zombie here. Loot. Now we're over encumbered, so now what we want to do is we're only going to pick up the gold now. Now, this is our target where we need to get to. It's going to draw a lot of targets. We want to try and keep our focus on these archers first. Here we got the archers dealt with. Don't want to use up too much focus neither, because we could get attacked by other people. Stunned there. So it's not a problem. You should be able to manage. You should have enough health to be able to survive this if you're just slowly cautious. Rush through it, and see another target is coming up here. Whilst we can before we attack back, or before it attacks us. We want to get some recovery in, and we didn't get time, which is what I said in this area. There goes the skeleton. Now we've just got to be a little bit cautious. We want to get rid of this guy up here. He's firing flames at us. Health as well. Hopefully we should be able to survive this combat. I think we will. And we're going to use a couple of health abilities. Come out of combat so we recover quicker. I'm actually going to use a little bit more focus. Heal up a bit more. Just in case we get something respawning. And then we're only going to take gold. Now we've gained a level in strength, which is why we're not over encumbered. And we'll also use some arrows. take the spider silk because that doesn't weigh a lot. Have a look at what we can carry now. 85 out of 91, so we could carry a few more items, but we'll sort that out when we're leaving the area. Pick up the arrows, leave the bow. Take the gold, I'll leave those for the moment. This one. Now, we've actually completed the quest. We actually had to kill, I think it was this one over here. Once you killed that, you'll see up here it's tell Captain Kinsey about the Everborn Ritual Master. Who's that one? Because unfortunately, there's the 2 people, or the 3 people that they were looking for. They've been sacrificed. As you can see, it's quite an easy quest. Now there are some more little hidden gems amongst these houses. So have a look around before you leave. It seems it's the last quests in this area. Take time just to level up, get some experience. So to say, in the world it gets just a bit harder. That's what this area is designed for. Come in combat so we can recover. Remember my little shortcut. Get back to camp rather quickly. And we can slowly, now, just slowly go down this bit. Why? I caught the health spell there. If you jump too much, you'll actually take falling damage, because you can actually take damage by falling. There we go. Let's get back to the camp for the final time. This video. And there's just one more thing to do before we leave the area. Just get some more abilities from one of the trainers. Which you can take these abilities earlier on in the game, if you like, but I chose not to confuse you in the game too much. Now there is something which I've just learnt. It's another iron node, so when you're hunting around for your iron, it's a little node, because as I say, the nodes always spawn in the same place. So I now know there's 3 in the camp, even though I've not been able to show you one of them. We'll actually see if it's spawned before we go in. It's normally over in this area. There it is. That's the one that wouldn't spawn earlier. So when you're looking for your iron, 1, 2, 3 in the camp. There's probably another one, but of course if other people are mining them as well. Those are the nodes that I know of at the moment. And I need to go back to talk to Captain Helios. There we go. And village. Just got to find the right word now. That's Norny. No. Find out. Alright, so I think in this one we actually had to type in, because it says up here, tell Captain Kinsey about the Eblon Dawn Ritual Master. I think last time I had to actually type in there. So EBON AWN RITUAL. Sometimes you have to type in things to get the right response. Hit enter, and then it finished the quest. So it says we killed the person, thanks for killing the person. It's 4,000. Now we need to go and help again. And now she's given us the quest to carry on to Solace Bridge outskirts. Again, this one seems to have popped up again, just like this one here. They shouldn't be popping up again. I'm sure that'll be fixed in future releases, because you can't go and do them a second time, as far as I'm aware. But now that's all of the quests that I'm aware of. Before we go, there are 2 extra training bits that we need to take care of. We've got advanced techniques here, and it talks about the utility hotbar, which we've already got. Free attack. Want to take on, see if he'll let us do it. Oh right, so we've got to do that in Soul Town, so obviously we've got to do that later. What about deck building? Again, looks like we've got to do those in Soul Town. We're always learning. In the previous release we got them from this particular trainer, so we'll be dealing with those in a future video. So now we've got everything done. All we need to do is have a word with Bancroft for the last time, because we might as well sell our last items to him, because we were nearly over encumbered. Or rotting flesh, swords and the bows, and the spider silk. And we've got to keep the food, because you've seen the benefit, and we've got 720 arrows. So it's a nice level to be in your arrows as well. About somewhere between 500 and 1,000, depending on your weight carrying capability. You always want to have some spare, but this ability here means we're slowly gaining more strength to carry more. And now all we need to do is exit the scene. There are a few exits to the scene. This one up here is the closest. If you walk around the map, you'll actually see the 1, 2. I think there are 3 exits. This being the closest. It's these little archways with flames here. Now if you look, you'll see spikes on the inside and the outside, and they're to do with what's called skull ratings. Because this is a beginner zone, as I was saying before, it's classed as a 0 skull rating. So the next skull ratings we're looking for would of course be 1 skull. At the present moment they go up to 5 skull. There are 5 skulls on the ground, and there are some extra ratings inside 5 skull instances. But these are always changing as the story evolves in the game. We'll just leave the instance. That's where we're going to end this video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, if you click the subscribe button, you'll get to know when more of my content comes out. Please feel free to leave questions and comments in the comment section. And thanks for watching.